Michael says, there are no accidents in heaven's design. Every meeting, every crossing of paths, every bond that shapes your heart is part of a greater plan. And now, beloved soul, a new connection is being written for you. Not by chance, not by coincidence, but by divine orchestration. Michael whispers, you have walked through seasons of loneliness, where the silence felt heavier than words, where people who promised to stay slowly faded away, where you carried burdens that no one seemed to notice. You have asked in prayer if anyone would truly understand you, truly see you, truly walk beside you. Heaven has heard every whisper, and the answer has already been prepared. This person being sent into your life is not ordinary. They carry something sacred, something chosen for you. They are not arriving to fill a temporary space, but to stand as part of your divine story. Their presence will bring peace where you felt unrest, hope where you felt despair, strength where you felt weakness. Michael says, this connection is not only for comfort, it is for purpose. When two souls are brought together by heaven, they do more than share moments, they create impact. They sharpen one another, lift one another, remind each other of the light when darkness tries to press in. This is why the timing matters, because you are stepping into a chapter that was never meant to be walked alone. And so, beloved soul, open your heart. Do not let past wounds make you blind to this gift. Do not let fear of disappointment close the door to what is coming. This is not like the connections that hurt you before. This is chosen. This is sealed. This is heaven's answer to your longing. Michael declares, prepare yourself, for someone is being sent, and their arrival will mark the beginning of a season filled with companionship, love, and divine alignment. Heaven has written this, and soon you will see the proof with your own eyes. Michael says, the one who is being sent into your life carries something you have prayed for, even if you did not have the words to ask. They are not arriving to repeat the cycle of disappointment you once knew, they are arriving to rewrite it. Michael whispers, this person is gentle, yet strong. They will see not only your smile, but also your scars. And instead of running from your pain, they will honor it. Instead of judging your wounds, they will help them heal. Where others left, they will stay. Where others doubted, they will believe. Where others took, they will give. This connection is not only about companionship, but about restoration. Heaven has chosen someone whose presence will remind you of your worth. Their words will echo the truth you sometimes forget, that you are valuable, that you are chosen, that you are not defined by rejection, but by love. With them, you will not feel the need to hide parts of yourself, because their spirit will carry safety, understanding, and grace. Michael says, this person is not perfect, but they are aligned. They are not flawless, but they are faithful. Their imperfections will not harm you, they will teach you that real love is not found in perfection, but in presence, in commitment, in compassion. And as they walk beside you, you will begin to see that the walls you built to protect yourself can slowly come down, because heaven has brought someone who will guard your heart, not break it. And in their presence, transformation will happen. You will laugh again without fear. You will trust again without hesitation. You will love again without doubt. For this person is a divine answer, chosen not to fix you, but to walk with you as you rise into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. Michael declares, do not fear this gift. Do not question its timing. Heaven is never late, and the one who is coming has been prepared not only for you, but with you. This is restoration, this is alignment, this is love sent from above. Prepare your heart, for healing is on its way. Michael says, heaven never sends anyone into your life without purpose. The one who is being sent is not only for your healing, but also for your destiny. Together, you will walk into places you could not reach alone. Together, you will fulfill assignments that were too heavy to carry by yourself. Together, your light will shine brighter than it ever could apart. Michael whispers, this person carries keys that match the doors you were always meant to open. In their presence, you will find courage to pursue dreams you once left behind. In your presence, they will discover strength they didn't know they had. You are not being brought together by chance, you are being aligned by purpose. This connection is sacred because it multiplies. Where you felt one step was possible, 2 steps will now be taken. Where you thought a mountain was too steep, hands will join, and suddenly the climb will not break you, it will shape you. Heaven knows that destiny is not meant to be carried in isolation, and so a divine partner has been chosen to stand with you. Michael says, you and this person will not only share life, you will share calling. The compassion you carry will ignite in them, and the wisdom they carry will balance you. Your weaknesses will be strengthened by their presence, and their gaps will be covered by your gifts. Together, you will create harmony that attracts favor, multiplies blessings, and builds a legacy that touches lives far beyond your own. And so, beloved soul, do not be afraid when this person enters. Do not push away what feels unfamiliar. Trust the timing, because heaven has prepared both of you for this moment. Your paths may have been different until now, but every twist and turn was leading to this alignment. Michael declares, this is destiny unfolding. The one being sent to you is not a distraction, but a divine partner. Together, your lives will carry purpose that shakes shadows, builds light, and writes testimony that will inspire generations to come. Michael says, when heaven sends someone, they are not sent only to comfort you, they are sent to elevate you. This person carries within them a light that will strengthen your own. They will not just walk beside you in ordinary days, they will remind you of the extraordinary calling placed upon your soul. Michael whispers, this connection will awaken your spirit in ways you could not do alone. When doubt tries to cloud your vision, their faith will lift you. When weariness tries to weigh you down, their words will strengthen you. When you forget how deeply heaven loves you, their presence will remind you. For this is not only about companionship, it is about growth, it is about alignment, it is about rising together into higher places. This person will encourage you to pray when you feel too tired, to believe when you feel too weak, to trust when you feel too uncertain. They will not push you away from heaven, they will pull you closer. Every conversation will carry seeds of encouragement, every moment with them will hold whispers of hope, and slowly your faith will grow deeper, stronger, unshakable. Michael says, spiritual growth is not about walking alone, it is about being sharpened by another soul who carries heaven's touch. The one being sent into your life will be a reflection of light that leads you back to your source. Their presence will not replace God's love, it will remind you of it. Their companionship will not distract you from your path, it will keep you steady on it. Beloved soul, understand this, the purpose of this connection is not only healing, but awakening. The light within you will grow brighter, your prayers will grow stronger, your spirit will grow higher. And together, you will create a faith that no storm can weaken, no shadow can silence, no doubt can break. Michael declares, prepare yourself, for the one who is coming will not only walk with you through life, they will walk with you toward heaven. And in their presence, your spirit will rise into all that you were always meant to be. Michael says, divine connections never arrive early, and they never arrive late. They come in the exact moment they are meant to, when both hearts are ready, when the path is prepared, when the timing aligns with heaven's perfect design. This is not coincidence, it is divine timing. Michael whispers, the one being sent into your life has also walked their own journey of waiting, of longing, of preparation. Just as you prayed for someone who would truly understand, they prayed for someone like you. Just as you carried scars and lessons, they carried their own. And now, heaven has decided the moment is here, the waiting is over, the timing is ripe, the crossing of paths is near. This timing matters because destiny is not random. If this person had come earlier, you might not have been ready. If you had met them before their own transformation, they might not have seen you clearly. But now, because of everything you have endured, because of everything they have endured, both of you are prepared for what this connection will unlock. Michael says, when divine timing and divine connection meet, destiny awakens. Paths that once looked impossible suddenly open. Dreams that once felt too far suddenly feel within reach. Purposes that once seemed separate suddenly intertwine. And you will realize that every delay, every disappointment, every season of waiting was never wasted, it was preparing you for this. Beloved soul, understand this: the one being sent is not only a person, they are a key. A key to doors you could not open, a key to blessings you could not reach, a key to purposes you could not fulfill alone. This is why heaven has carefully aligned the timing, because destiny is not about rushing, it is about readiness. Michael declares, the moment is here. The time is now. Prepare your heart, for divine timing has unlocked destiny, and soon you will step into a season where everything begins to align, everything begins to flow, everything begins to make sense. Heaven has chosen this connection, and nothing can stop what has been written. Michael says, there are moments in every life when strength seems gone, when courage feels too heavy, when the will to keep moving feels like it is slipping away. You have lived through such moments, beloved soul. You know what it is to carry burdens silently, to fight battles others could not see, to wonder if you had anything left to give. Michael whispers, this is why heaven is sending someone, not just to stand with you, but to lift you into new strength, to awaken within you a courage you did not know was still alive. Their presence will not just comfort you, it will ignite you. Their words will not just soothe you, they will remind you of who you are. This connection will be a turning point, because where your strength has felt limited, it will multiply. Where your courage has faltered, it will rise again. Where you once hesitated, you will step forward with boldness. Not because of what they bring in themselves, but because of how heaven will use their presence to remind you of your own strength, your own calling, your own destiny. Michael says, true courage is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to move forward even when fear whispers loudly. And now, with this divine connection, you will find yourself rising with courage that surprises you. You will face challenges with new fire, you will carry burdens with new endurance, you will dream again with new vision. Beloved soul, you must understand, this turning point is not about losing who you were, but about becoming who you were always meant to be. The person being sent to you is not here to replace your strength, but to awaken it. They are not here to fight your battles for you, but to remind you that you have never fought alone. Michael declares, get ready, for a new chapter is beginning. A chapter where strength will no longer run dry, where courage will no longer fade, where you will walk with boldness into the future heaven has prepared. This is the turning point, and it begins with the one who is coming. Michael says, every storm has an ending, and every night has a dawn. You have walked through valleys where sorrow seemed endless, where joy felt distant, where hope was tested again and again. But beloved soul, the season of heaviness is lifting, and a new chapter of joy is opening before you. Michael whispers, this person I am sending into your life is not only a companion, they are a bearer of joy. Their presence will awaken laughter that you thought was gone. Their words will remind you that life can still be beautiful. Their love will replace the ache of loneliness with the warmth of belonging. Through them, heaven is answering not only your prayers for strength, but your prayers for happiness, for peace, for fulfillment. This new season will not be fragile, it will be full. A fullness of moments that make your heart light. A fullness of days where gratitude replaces worry. A fullness of nights where rest comes easily, because your soul no longer carries the same burdens. For heaven has declared that it is time for joy to return, and joy that is divinely given cannot be stolen. Michael says, fulfillment is more than having what you asked for, it is living in alignment with what heaven always intended for you. In this connection, you will not only find love, you will find purpose. In this companionship, you will not only feel safe, you will feel alive. Together, you will walk into a life where joy is not rare, but constant, where peace is not temporary, but lasting, where love is not conditional, but eternal. Beloved soul, prepare yourself for this new chapter. Do not hold back because of the shadows of yesterday. Do not doubt because of the wounds of the past. The season that is arriving is not a repeat of what you lost, it is a gift of what you were always meant to have. Michael declares, this is your turning point, this is your breakthrough, this is your season of joy and fulfillment. Heaven has written it, and soon, you will live it. Michael says, joy that comes from heaven is not fragile. It does not fade when storms rise, nor does it vanish when shadows try to cover it. True joy, the joy that has now been released into your life, is anchored in eternal blessing. It is not a fleeting moment, it is a lasting state of grace that heaven has prepared for you. Michael whispers, this season of joy is not simply about happiness, it is about wholeness. It is about every broken part of your heart finding healing. It is about every unanswered question receiving peace. It is about every place of emptiness being filled with light. Joy is heaven's way of telling you that your story has shifted, that your nights have given way to morning, that your mourning has turned into dancing. Alongside this joy, there comes protection. For heaven never releases blessing without guarding it. Michael says, angels are surrounding you in this season, not only to protect you from what is seen, but also from what is unseen. Where danger tries to rise, protection will stand. Where betrayal tries to whisper, truth will speak louder. Where fear tries to enter, peace will shut the door. This protection is not temporary, it is covenant. It is heaven's declaration that you will not lose what has been given to you. That joy will not be stolen, that love will not be broken, that purpose will not be derailed. This protection is woven around you like a shield of light, a shield of grace, a shield that cannot be pierced. Beloved soul, understand this, the blessing being given to you is not only for a moment, it is for a lifetime. It is not only for today, it is for eternity. It is not only for your joy, it is also for your legacy. Heaven is sealing this season with both abundance and security, with both fulfillment and protection. Michael declares, walk confidently, for the joy released over you is eternal, and the protection surrounding you is unshakable. This is the blessing of heaven, and nothing can undo what has already been written. Michael says, when heaven releases blessing, it is never random. When heaven places protection, it is never partial. Both blessing and protection are designed to guide you, to position you, to align you with something greater than yourself. And now, beloved soul, your path is being pulled into divine alignment, for your destiny is calling louder than ever before. Michael whispers, alignment means everything begins to fit, everything begins to flow, everything begins to make sense. The relationships that hurt you fade away, the opportunities that were never meant for you close, the distractions that drained you fall aside. And in their place, Heaven clears the path for what was always meant to be. This is not loss, it is alignment. This is not rejection, it is direction. This is not the end, it is the beginning. The person being sent into your life is part of this alignment. Their presence will not only bless you, it will also position you. They will stand with you at crossroads and remind you of the higher calling. They will encourage you when the path looks uncertain. They will be a compass, pointing you toward the purpose heaven wrote for you before time began. Michael says, higher destiny is not about comfort, it is about calling. It is not about avoiding storms, but about walking through them with strength. It is not about escaping trials, but about turning them into testimonies. This connection, these blessings, this protection, they are all working together to lift you into a destiny that is greater than anything you have imagined. Beloved soul, your destiny is not ordinary. It is not fragile. It is not uncertain. It has been sealed by heaven, spoken by Jesus, guarded by angels, and now aligned by divine timing. You are stepping into a season where your life will carry impact far beyond yourself, where your choices will ripple into generations, where your story will be proof of heaven's faithfulness. Michael declares, walk boldly now, for alignment has come. Walk freely now, for protection surrounds you. Walk joyfully now, for destiny is unfolding. The path ahead is higher, brighter, greater, and you are ready to step into it.